Question 9, there are some sentence question, and then they say that a car travel from P to Q at this speed, and then later on continue from city Q to another city R on an average speed 90 km per hour. And then after that, they tell you that it's travel 210 km in 161 minutes for the whole journey. It seems like simultaneous equation. It's because this one, it seems that they give you some relation in the first sentence, and then the second sentence they try to give you the second relation. So but anyway, we better draw the situation to let us understand what is happening. And don't forget how can we get the average speed by using the distance and divide the time. So the units give you some idea about the formula. So first we have 3 points from P to Q to R is the question given. And then after that, they say that this section between P to Q, this section the speed is 72. So we write down the speed 1 is equal to 72 km per hour. Similarly, from Q to R, the average speed 2 is equal to 90 km per hour. What is given in the next sentence is the whole journey, the total distance is 210 km. The time span, total time, is equal to, this is total distance, maybe right here. Total time is equal to 161 minutes. Beware, there something is the unit here we use hour, however the unit here we use minutes, so it's not very standardized. We better change this one in terms of hour. So minutes, 1 minute or 60 minutes itself mean 1 hour, which means that 1 minute only is we divide both sides by 60. So this is 1 over 60 hour. We replace minute by 1 over 60 hours. Is how you can transform the unit. So it is 161 over 60 hour. After that, we try to use the information about the speed. In order to get the speed, we need to know what is the distance here, d1, and what is the distance here, d2. The time span, time t1 is, we just label t1, and then the time span here t2, which just mean 161 minus 60 and then minus t1. If we spend t1 here, that means we spend the total time minus t1. And then after that, we focus on this section. Because we learn about speed is equal to distance divided by the time span. From P to Q, we know the speed is 72. We know the distance is called d1 and t1 here. So you may express d1 is equal to 72 times t1. And then another part from Q to R, we do similar thing. So from Q to R, this is speed is equal to distance divided by the time again. The speed is 90. The distance is d2 over the time 161 over 60 minus t1. So d2 is equal to 90 times this stuff. And don't forget that we have the total distance here we didn't use. So finally, we are going to write down, since the distance is equal to 210, that means d1 plus d2 is equal to 210. Then we may write 72 t1 and then plus 90 times this one is equal to 210. From this formula, we know t1 is the only unknown. That means we can solve the answer here. 72 t1 plus so we know that t1 is 1.75. That means the time span from here to here is 1.75. So the question is asking how long does the car take to travel from city P to Q? So we may answer it is 1.75 hours. No matter in form of minutes or hours, you must state clearly what is your unit here. It's because minute and hour are both mentioned in the questions. So you have responsibility to tell us very clearly, are you talking about how many hours or how many minutes?